And we're back for another episode. In this episode I'm going to be unlocking Thornmarch Extreme, so you can fight the extreme version of Moogle the 12th. So I am here at the Waking Sands and I need to talk to Urianger. The quest is called The King Lives, and you have to have finished the first King Mog, which is the normal Thornmarch, Thornmarch hard mode I should say, before you can actually do this. So anyway, Urianger says, Urianger wishes to speak with you about the royal return of God King Mog the 12th. Amongst the Moogle kind, the legend of good King Mog the 12th doth tell of a wise and magnanimous ruler. Alas, this entity thus summoned put the lie to this imagining with his brief and decidedly unpeaceful reign. 'Twas most disturbing for me to learn then that the Moogle's guard have once more succeeded in placing their manic punate upon his thorny throne. Only with the Ascian's gleeful intervention could they have called the king back from the Aether with such haste. I am afeard that, as was the case with Ifrit and his primal ilk, the ritual thus employed have empowered the Avatar with strength far beyond that of his previous incarnation. So, as ever, it falls to thee, to Bladeborn of Light, to banish the Paragon's dark ambition from our realm. The 12 only know what dire doth corrupt the saviour of these gentle forest folk. Thy name has been called, Mithrie. The more moderate faction of the Moogles have joined with the Order of the Twin Adder in an effort to open thee a path to the good king's domain. I bid thee haste to the Adder's nest, and once more pledge thine aid in deposing this royal myth made flesh. Okay, so we need to go to the Twin Adder's nest, which is in Gridania, which happens to be my home point, so let's go. So I have noticed that there's a couple of new quests dotted around the different areas, so I will be covering those in different videos just to see what they're for, assuming you've done all the other quests before. So anyway, here is Vorsail Heliox, Serpent Commander. So he says, Lieutenant Mithrie, glad I am to see you. I assume you have been apprised of the situation regarding the Moogle monarch. After your previous disposal of the king, Kupla Koop approached the Moogle's guard and attempted to convince them of the error of their ways. Unfortunately, it appears his efforts at persuasion had rather the opposite effect. The royal sentries reportedly flew into a frenzy, focused their righteous indignation into a new summoning ritual. Mayhap it was the unwavering intensity of the Moogle God's prayers, but the king was returned to the forest, enveloped in an almost blinding aura of majesty. Kupla Koop tells us that this dauntingly maniacal avatar has now taken to calling himself Great King Mog the 12th. Suffice to say that the elder Seedseer is willing to condone the necessary act of regicide. For the safety of all who dwell within the 12th Wood, it has been decided that the king must fall. A certain member of the elder Seedseer's personal guard has already escorted Kupla Koop to the ward that shields the monarch's domain. Those among us with the ability to see Moogles are often in high demand, but considering the urgency of your mission, our leaders felt it best to expedite matters. Pray make your preparations and set out as soon as you are able. Kupla Koop awaits you in the bramble patch in the East Shroud. Okay, so let's go to the East Shroud. So I'm going to teleport straight to the Hawthorne Hut. So we need to go up here, back where the first Moogle Mog was entered. And if you want to see that fight, you can check out my 2.1 story video series. I have recorded the entire story of the game from 1 to 50 on my YouTube channel, and then also the 2.1 story marked separately as 2.1, and I will be recording the 2.2 story as well, which I will mark as 2.2 story. Okay, so almost there. So here is Koopla Koop. So, oh, I knew you'd come. At least I was hoping. Not long ago I had a stern word with the Moogle God about the dangers of presenting pleasant fairy tales into disturbing reality, but they insisted that the intimidating force that is Good King Mogomog XII, may his scepter of judgment ever command our respect, is exactly the sort of saviour we need. The Moogle God are afraid. Afraid of how the forest has changed, afraid of the never-ending conflict, afraid we Moogles have no place in this world. I am scared of all those things too, but the thought of unleashing our royal menace upon the Twelveswood scares me even more. Please, you must deal with them firmly before this goes too far. A measured thrashing, of course, nothing too brutal. You can enter Thornmarch here, through the tear I've made in the ward. Take care, good fortune, and in the meantime, I'll go let the others know that Great King Mogomog XII, may his reign end with minimal bloodshed, will be vacating his throne. Okay, so let's complete that quest. So now Thornmarch Extreme is now accessible. So when I want to go in, you can simply go in by using the duty finder. So to do that, you go to the duty finder, you scroll down to trials, and you see here Thornmarch Extreme, and it will only let you in to Thornmarch Extreme if you have a full 8-man group already pre-made. So it's not going to allow you to solo queue. You have to get an 8-man group queued beforehand. So anyway, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching, and as always, goodbye from me and goodbye from Mithrie.